Hello everyone, my name is Ritchfildjay Mariscal, a faculty of the College of Industrial Technology and Teacher Education here at Caraga State University, Cabadbaran City. In this video, I'll walk you through how to create a class site using a Google site. Let's go! There are 4 things we need to consider before we start. First, Google Mail account. Each Gmail account can hold up 15 GB storage. Second, Google Drive. This will serve as repository of all files of our website. Third, Google Site, the website which will serve as our learning management system. Fourth, draft layout and content. Prepare a draft layout of the site or a list of pages and navigations we need to set up in our website. This helps us stay focused and organized. Once we have all 4 things ready, we can then begin. Step 1. Create a Google Mail or Gmail account. Go to Google website and click on Gmail. Click on Create Account, then click on For Myself. On Create Your Google Account window, you can specify the name of email dedicated to your website. In my case, I created StudyX as my first name and CSUCC as my last name. To create studyx.csucc@gmail.com as my username. Set your password. Then click Next. Just follow the on-screen instructions to complete and finish Gmail account. You are automatically logged in to your newly created Gmail account. Step 2. Log on to Google Drive account. On the logged in Gmail window, click on Google Apps on the upper right of the window. Click on Google Drive. You will be redirected to a new tab for the Google Drive window. Notice that your drive is empty. You may choose to drag and drop the files you prepare for your site, or you can do it later. In this case, I will drag and drop the files I have prepared so I can easily work on it from time to time. Your files must be organized by folders for easier and quicker access. You can add files later on if you need to. Just follow the same procedure. Step 3. Log on to Google Site. On the Google Drive Logged On window, click on the New button on the upper left corner of the screen. Click on More. Click on Google Sites. You will be redirected to another tab for the Google Site window. Familiarize the work area of the Google Site or try to navigate to and from the different commands and options. Notice that there are now 3 different windows or tabs open: your Gmail account, your Google Drive account, and your Google site. Keep the 3 tabs open as much as possible. Step 4. Work on the Google site. There are 16 steps in working out with your Google site. The first thing you should do is name your site by clicking the Your Page title. Here, I named it StudyX. You can format the font face using the pop-up options. On the upper left, click on Enter Site Name and add the name you want. I named it CSU Cabadbaran City. You may also add a logo here by clicking the Add Logo. You may upload logo directly from your documents or upload from the Google Drive, whichever is convenient to you. The site document name just above the site name will automatically rename as soon as you assign a name to your site. Number 2, Change the image background or front page. Click on the background image of the front page or the page title. Click on Change Image. Select Image. A pop-up window will appear and you can select the source of the file you need to upload. Click on Google Drive. If the file is saved in the drive, choose the picture or image. Click Select. The picture or image will automatically show on your page as the new background. Front page is the home page of the site. You may decide what should show up first on the home page. What I did was I displayed an interactive icons of the courses I handle. Change the theme of the site. On the upper right of the page, click on Themes. You may choose the preset themes as your site theme. I choose Level as my theme. Click on the desired theme. The site will automatically change the theme as soon as you click on a specific theme. You can change the theme if you wish to change anytime. The content of the site will not be affected, just the layout and design. Customize the default home page. Click on the pages in between Insert and Themes. Hover your mouse over to Home page. The three dots will appear. By default, the home page is the very first page that will show up the moment you visit your site. We call it home page. Click on the three dots and you may click on the appropriate button should you need to do anything. In my case, I renamed the home page as StudyX. By clicking the properties, rename it and click Done. Number 5. Add a page to site. To add a page, click on the New Page sign down here. A pop-up window will appear. Type the name of the page you want to add. In my case, I want to create a specific navigation of the courses I handle. So I start by typing Courses. Click Done. Notice that the Courses tab is automatically added to the home page navigation. To add another page, click on the New Page sign again. A pop-up window will appear. Type the name of the page you want to add. Here, I will add Students as a page. Just follow the same process if you need to add more pages. Notice that now we have three main pages: the StudyX, Students, and Courses. We will add sub-pages to each of the two pages. Number 6. Add sub-pages to the page Courses. I want each courses to have a specific page, so I decided to add each courses by using the course code under the Courses navigation. Remember, our main page is Courses, and everything we navigate under the Courses is called sub-page. In this example, click on the three dots next to the Courses. Click on Add Sub-Page. A pop-up window will appear. Type the name of the sub-page, EDOC4. Click Done. Same process. Click on the three dots next to the Courses. Click on Add Sub-Page. Type EDOC6A. Click Done. Click on three dots again. Click Add Sub-Page. Type IA132. Click Done. For the fourth course, click on the three dots again. Click on Add Sub-Page. Type TVE1. Click Done. And finally, the last course, click on the three dots. Click on Add Sub-Page. Type TVE2. Click Done. There you go. Just added all 5 courses in one page under Courses. Number 7. Add sub-pages to the page Students. On the Pages tab, highlight or click on the specific page you want to add subpage. In this case, we have Students as our page. Click on the three dots next to the page name Students. Click on Add Subpage. Type the name of the subpage. In this case, I want Schedule to be added so students are guided with their classwork duration and deadlines. Then, click Done. Click on the three dots again. Click on Add Subpage. Type the name of the subpage. This time, I want to link my Google Classroom to the page so that students can easily switch between pages. I want to link the university's students' online services and name it CSUCC Mariscal to the site so that students would just tap or click on the link easily and switch access from time to time. Then, click Done. Number 8. Insert content on homepage StudyX. Make sure you are on the right page. Click on the homepage StudyX so the homepage will be displayed. You can insert a welcome message or a welcome video here. In this case, I display the 5 courses so the students will be able to see immediately what they need whenever they access the site. Scroll down to navigate the page. Since I will display the courses, I will have to click on Insert and then choose a layout. I choose 3 images and 3 text layout. Click on the Duplicate section to add more of the same layout. For each courses, I took a photo around the campus that I will use as an image icon in each courses. So, click on the plus sign on the placeholder. You may choose the source of the image. In this case, it's in the Google Drive. Click on the photo. Click Insert. The photo will automatically display on the placeholder. Label or name the image icon of the name of the course. So, it's EDUC 4, Foundation of Education. Give a little bit of a highlight to EDUC 4 and done. You can work on the section background by clicking the icon on the left and choose which background fits yours. Here, it is emphasis 2 for this. Repeat the same process to complete with other courses. Number 9. Insert content on courses. Make sure you work on the correct page. Click on courses. What you see on the courses window is a duplicate of what was shown in homepage. Under Courses page, click on the sub-page eDoc 4. The eDoc 4 window will show up. Click on Insert, then click on Insert Text Box. Since this whole page is dedicated all about eDoc 4 Foundation of Special and Inclusive Education, I added the course code, course title, and course description. On the same page, insert another text box. This time, this is dedicated to the general instruction about the course. The third section is the display of the number of lessons I have prepared for midterm and finals. Each lesson has a unique image icon and number description in sequence. Number 10. Insert a lesson within the course. Make sure you are working on the correct subpage for courses. Click on Pages. Click on subpage EDOC 4 under the page Courses. You need to create another subpage from EDOC 4 dedicated to Lesson 1 alone. To do that, click on the three dots next to EDOC 4. Click Subpage. Name the subpage to EDOC 4 Lesson 1. Click Done. A new page for EDOC 4 Lesson 1 will display. Here, you will put all the contents of your lesson for Lesson 1 alone. You can do it however you like to present the topic to your student. In this case, EDOC 4 Lesson 1 has 9 parts: course, lesson, topic, objectives, discussions, further readings, tasks to do, and references. To add web content, click on Insert, click on Text box. You can type in here the lessons you want to present. If you have made the lesson through MS Word, copy the text and paste it to the web page. Adjust the font face accordingly. You may also modify the looks of section background. In this subpage, I prefer to hide the subpage from the navigation. Number 11. Insert PDF files of lesson within the course. To facilitate and accommodate different types of learning modalities, you may also include adding or inserting ready-made printable versions of the lessons. Here, I made a lesson through MS Word, saved it in PDF format. To integrate this in the course site, click on Insert. Click Google Drive. Choose the source of your file. In this case, it's in the Google Drive. Click Insert. Adjust the file so it fits in the site. Click on text box. Drag and drop just below the file. Briefly describe the document you uploaded. Do the same procedure if you wish to add more files. Number 12. Insert embed videos from YouTube. To insert videos, whether you recorded videos or videos from YouTube, click on Insert tab. Click on Embed. A pop-up window will appear. Since we are embedding YouTube video, the By URL by default is selected. Go to the YouTube window. Copy the URL of the YouTube video you want to embed. Go back to the site work area. Paste the URL to the box that says Enter URL. Click Insert. The video will automatically show up in the page. Adjust the position. To easily identify what a video is, you may add a short description of the video by clicking Insert, then click Text box. Adjust the size of the text box to fit the size of the video by dragging and dropping it just below the video file. Click to edit text to write YouTube video description. Follow the same procedure for your other videos. Number 13. Insert Google form for evaluation and assessment. This part is slightly tricky because you need to make your Google form first before you can insert it here. Depending on the number of information you wanted to collect from the students, the Google form may be easy or somehow difficult. In this video, I'll show you how I created my Google form specifically for Edoc 4 Lesson 1 Evaluation and Assessment. To start, go to the Google Drive tab you opened earlier. Click on New. Click Google Forms. You will be redirected to the Google Forms window. This is where you work on your tool as a form for evaluation and assessment in your class. Remember, one Google form per lesson assessment and evaluation. We have to take into consideration that this is an online distance learning. Students may access the lesson on a different schedule and may take assessment and evaluation on a different schedule as well. So, we have to consider the type of test we give to our students, considering the integrity of the result of the test and the tendency to massive cheating. So I prefer to give higher order questions in each lesson to promote independent thinking. I also have tools to check whether the answers are just a copy and paste from the internet, so I can act accordingly whenever I need to. Here is what I did. Make sure you label and name the form correctly and accordingly. So, for Edoc 4 Lesson 1, I got to name the Google form as Edoc 4 Lesson 1 by clicking the name on the upper left portion of the form. On the form name, I name it Discussion Board. The term I used here is Discussion Board. In the Discussion Board, you set the question or questions for your students to answer. We need to collect the profile of the students who take the test or answer your questions by asking unique information through setting. On the upper right of the screen of the Google form, click on Settings. In the General tab, click to check the following: collect email address, responses receipts, always, and limit to one response to avoid sending multiple answers and submissions from the students. Edit after submit so that students will have the chance to edit their answers few minutes after submission. Then click Save. The settings here still depends on your preference. Notice that the email address is automatically shown as a required item in the form, which means the student who will be taking the test or answer the question will be required of their respective emails before they can access the discussion board. Click on Add Section from the widget on the right side of the screen just beside the form. On Section 2, Add Surname. Set the answer to Short Answer. Toggle the button for Required. Add Section 3 by clicking Add Section. On Section 3, add the first name, set the answer to Short Answer, toggle the button for Required. Add Section 4 by clicking the Add Section. On Section 4, add middle initial or MI. Set the answer to Short Answer and toggle the button for Required. Add Section 5 by clicking on the Add section. On Section 5, Add Program. In my case, Edoc 4 is taken by two programs, BTVT-Ed and BTL-Ed. To automatically sort out who answers per section, I need to set the form for program and field of specialization. Set drop-down as an answer to choose from given menus. Write your options BTL-Ed and BTVT-Ed. Click on the three dots near the toggle below the form and click on Go to Section Based Answer. Click Required. Add Section 6 by clicking the widget. On Section 6, add Field of Specialization IA and HE. Set the answer option to drop down, so students will just tick on the choices. Make sure to set the answer to Go to Section Based Answer. Click Required. Add Section 7 by clicking the widget. On Section 7, add the field of specialization for BTVT Ed. Set the answer option to drop down so students will just click on the choices. Make sure to set the answer to Go to Section Based Answer. Click Required. Add Section 8 by clicking on the widget. On Section 8, add year level. One, 2, 3, and 4, and set answers as required. Add Section 9 by clicking on the widget. On Section 9, write on the description as an instruction to the students. Write your discussions, comments, answers, or questions here. Click Submit so your responses will be recorded. Set the answer option to paragraph. Set Required. You may also add File Upload in case the students have other options to submit their output by clicking on File Upload option. Review your discussion board by clicking the Preview button on the upper part of the form to review if you need to adjust or edit something. You are done with the form as your discussion board assessment or evaluation. Now, go back to your site. In the Insert button, along with the pages and themes, scroll down and click on forms you created and saved on the drive. Click Insert. The form will now be shown on your site. Adjust the form to fit. You are now ready to receive output from your students on the eDoc 4 Lesson 1. For quicker access, you may bookmark each forms and organize them in a folder for your reference. Number 14. Creating a duplicate copy of Google Forms for other lessons. On the upper right portion of the Google form, click on the three dots. Click on Make a Copy. A pop-up window copied document will appear. Under Name, you may create the same form for eDoc 4 Lesson 2 or a copy of the form for your other courses like IA 132 Lesson 1. For example, click OK. You will be redirected to a new copy of the Google form page. Name it accordingly. Repeat the same process if you need to make a copy of the form for your other lessons or courses. Number 15. Accessing the responses on Google Forms. Go to the bookmark Google Forms, eDoc 4 Lesson 1. Click on the appropriate Google form you assigned. On the Google Form window, click on Responses on the upper part of the window. Here, you will know how many students have responded. On the Responses window, you may scroll down to see the overview of the responses and even a graphical presentation of the data you extracted from the students. Scroll back up. Click on the View Responses in Sheets to see the responses. You will be redirected to another page for the responses. In the responses, timestamp shows the date and time the students have submitted their responses, answers, or outputs. You will also have a complete view of each responses. You may choose to save the responses. Go to File, click Download, click on Microsoft Excel, or whatever format you want the copy to be saved. Number 16. Linking contents with pages and subpages for site navigation. Go to the home page StudyX. Click on the image icon of the course eDoc 4, Foundation of Special and Inclusive Education. A pop-up window above it will appear. Click on Insert Link. Scroll down and choose the pages and subpages you intend to link. Under Courses, click on the subpage eDoc 4. You will be directed to the eDoc 4 page or window. Scroll down, click on the image icon eDoc 4 Lesson 1. A pop-up window will appear just above it. Click on Insert Link. Scroll down and link the page to the subpage eDoc 4 Lesson 1, the page we hide in the navigation. Click on Preview. Switch between desktop, tablet, and mobile devices to see how your site looks like. Click on each linked pages and subpages to see if they are properly linked. Step 5. Publish your class website. Publish your site by clicking on Publish on the upper right part of the page. A split window will appear for Draft on the left side and Currently Published on the right side. Click Publish to complete publishing. Click on the Copy Published Site link and start sharing to your students through Facebook or emails.